mics. It's like fucking ridiculous, you know. Ian, yeah. Like canceling anybody from open mics. The concept is ridiculous. You know, that's the punishment. You know,
you only
get to do open mics.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
And all these fucking open micers, I will not tolerate. Shut the fuck up.
The last
dude.
time I had a show at the Haha Club, he showed up and was like, "What's going on here?" I was like, "Oh, I got a show. I produce a show."
We're live now, guys. We're live now.
I was like, "No, you can't." Like,
you weren't even sugarcoat it. You were just like, well, you know, we'll see. You know, it's just like, nah.
Let's see how much time we have.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, we're live. Are we live like we're about to start the show again?
No, we're live now.
All right.
Thank
So
God.
is everything good? Everything we're back up. Let me get another reel to start to get this energy back moving in the right direction. Let's see another reel. Give me 3 minutes. I'm only gonna do one. What's going on?
Sorry.
Oh, is that Instagram or?
Yeah, it's Instagram. It's Rubio.
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
Something different than this.
Got that jack. All right, it's gonna be American.
I've seen this a million times, bro. I don't even know what to say about this. Something different. Yeah, something different. Not that one. Something we haven't seen. No, bro. Go. What happened? Yeah, what happened to all the new stuff that we put in this place?
What are some of the rules in your prison that the average person would never expect to be a rule?
I had a cellie
what
in Multnomah County Jail. This was a younger kid. They put me in
Jail
a cell.
shit.
What are some of the rules in your prison that the average person would never expect to be a rule?
I had a cellie actually in Multnomah County Jail. This was a younger kid. They put me in the cell with him, and his whole face was black and blue. And I was like immediately like, yo, did they just put me in with a sex offender? Did they put me in with a rat? He showed me all his paperwork. He was there on some simple type of shit. It wasn't a big deal. And I'm like, so what happened to your face? And he said, look, the last dude they had in here told me I had to sit down to pee. And I thought he was joking, man. It's my first time ever in jail. It was my first night. And I got up in the middle of the night and I was taking a piss, and all of a sudden he grabbed me by the back of my head and started slamming my head into the brick, screaming, "You gotta sit down to pee, motherfucker. You sit down to pee in here." And I'm like, whoa. His face has permanent scarring from that dude over not sitting down to pee. People get fucked up in there for stupid,
pause
petty
it.
shit.
Well, that sucks. Yeah, permanent scarring. No real sympathy for me, but a lot of you that don't belong in jail should just stay out of jail. It's a place. Yeah, it's a different world. I thought it was funny when I was in jail, everybody would like complain about the guards like being too mean. I'm like, bro, this is jail, bro. What they're supposed to treat us nice? There's an HR. Is there an HR in here? What do you need? Like, yeah, you fucked up. We fucked up. We in here. Deal with it. All right, we're gonna bring up our next comic. Make it loud for Mark Krause.
Here we go, Mark.
Mark Krause.
Holding it down for the Mexicans.
Yeah.
All right. First of all, happy Black History Month for everyone out there. I don't really believe in Black History Month, though.
Oh.
No. I feel like Black history should be celebrated all year long. Sorry.
Amen.
No one on board with that, huh? Huh?
Amen.
Oh, thank you.
That's
right.
That's a
Pay
Morgan
attention.
Freeman take.
Oh, really? Is that a real thing?
Yeah, he's like, why celebrate one for 1 month? It should be celebrated the whole year. I agree.
He stole my shit. Fucking Morgan Freeman.
You're going to have to do the meeting of the mics.
Yeah.
All right. Are we looking at this?
Let's do it. But now, which one's yours again?
It's the...
Oh, this one.
Yeah. There we
All
go.
right, muting the mics.
This is in L.A. That dude's still doing a wheelie. No one's fucking up my wheelie.
Watch out!
It's like, this should be a DoorDash commercial. Bro, get the fuck out my way. I have delivery to make. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, that's it, dude. It's fucking nuts, man.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You would think that's Glendale, but it's not. I looked into this. That is actually Mid-City, Wilshire area where that happened. But that is why they'll never do Ciclavia in Glendale. That is exactly what will happen. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you want to have sympathy for the bikers, but I kind of don't. You know what I mean? Like, this is L.A. This isn't Amsterdam. Get the fuck off the road. You know? It's coordinated ass shit. I don't know. But it just reminds me, like, this has happened to you, right? In LA, like dealing with a biker, like a cyclist, and then like he's like taking over the road, you pass him, and then they fucking like get upset and look over and stare you down, and it's like asshole, I'm in a car, you're wearing spandex. What do you think is gonna happen here? Anyway. Yeah, cycling is not meant like right on Hollywood Boulevard too, like in front of the fourth wall. They got rid of a whole lane to put a bike lane in that nobody uses, you know? LA is not a bicycle town. We have to accept that. I don't care how many guys suit up every day. They're fucking... Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's what I prepared.
We're open.
We're open. Open it up.
Unmute mics.
Unmute the mics.
What is this like? Is this just kids in high school who are biking, or is this
I don't
an
know.
event?
No, I don't think it's an event. I think it's just a bunch of kids who like got together and then we're like, let's just ride our bikes down the road and take over the whole street. And then like I'm sure that won't upset anybody, you know.
Wow.
Of course, it was a white Mercedes. But anyway, whose side do you take on this? Who's in the wrong here?
The bikers in LA do have this way too much of a sense of like arrogance. I feel like that they kind of just run shit.
Yeah.
And if you're not looking out for them,
it's
like on you.
Yeah.
This is a perfect example. What happens when you put a bunch of shitty people in the same place?
Yeah.
That's it. It really is. They're equal.
Yeah. I think it is equal.
Bikers are annoying as fucking shitty.
Yeah.
And that unhinged driver that's like, I'll kill somebody, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hey, you got to hand it to the driver. He didn't actually hit anybody. You know?
I'm impressed with him not hitting anybody.
Yeah.
But if I was one of those bikers, this is the problem. We need some more masculine bikers.
Yeah.
What?
That's for sure.
It's not masculine activity.
What's a masculine biker?
There's
look
no
like?
such thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was like 200 bikers.
Yeah.
And that was a little shitty gay car, and the person driving that little shitty gay car was probably a little shitty gay man.
Yeah,
you know. And those bikers didn't have they didn't have anything to say about it.
Yeah, that one guy just kept going with his wheelie.
Yeah, he wasn't going anywhere, man. Fuck. I don't know what happened to the bike culture in LA. Like, do you remember when it was hipsters when they were the ones doing that? And like with the fixed gear bikes, that isn't really a thing anymore, right?
I got a fixie.
You had a fixie too? You were one of those?
All purple and with white wheels. And
oh God, how big were your handlebars? Were they like this close?
I had little handlebars.
Yeah.
Little handlebars. I got hit on my bike too.
Oh my God,
I can't stand those little cars though, man.
What, the little S class? No, what is that? That's a C class, right?
They always annoy me.
The little Mercedes, the small Mercedes.
All those little cars.
Any little car.
Any of those little tiny cars.
Yeah.
They're always swerving and weaving and bobbing. And it's you know, they sneak up on you.
Yeah.
Talk about cocky fucking people, motorcycle drivers on the highway.
Oh, they're the worst.
They're the worst.
They're the worst.
How do you have the confidence to just ride in between the fucking express lane and like right on the line?
And there ain't shit you can do about it. You know what I mean? Because like for all like the badass like biker image and all that shit, if you so much as breathe on them, they will sue the shit out of you. Like that's the whole thing. Like if you touch a motorcyclist, like that's what all those shady attorneys are. That's why they don't have to wear helmets. That's why they can split lanes.
Helmets?
No, they don't have to wear helmets.
In California?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can. No, they don't.
They don't have to wear helmets.
Who
again?
Helmets
Motorcycle.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
California,
Bikers.
You do.
Not in Arizona, but
I feel like I'd never see those guys.
Yeah.
Can we look that up? Are you looking that
No,
up?
I'm pretty sure that they try to pass legislation.
Where there's no helmet laws, they have no problems with organ donation, though.
Yeah.
That's why we have such a long line, because we make them wear helmets. They have way more deaths, like in Arizona.
ChatGPT.
People fucking.
I feel like we got to get to the bottom of this, because my understanding is that like the reason why they get away with all this shit is because they're organized politically. So like that's
Bikers?
why, they try to shut down. They try to make them wear helmets, and then they lobbied and were able to like prevent it. And then the same thing with like splitting lanes. Like that's only legal like in I think California is one of the only states that where they're allowed to do that shit, and that's because they have such a big presence politically.
You gotta watch out for.
So this ChatGPT says that all California motorcycle riders and passengers are required to wear a U.S. Department of Transportation compliant.
Oh shit!
Helmet.
Like,
Look at that.
Like
well, there you go.
Dot and I said.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say before you read that is you gotta be careful with guys like Mark because he talks so well. But he's pulling all this shit out of his ass. Is what I'm trying to tell. He didn't know. But he was confident. You know that.
I guarantee you.
Talk about stoicism. There's a very stoic.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I've learned this
confidence.
about Mark.
I guarantee you this. I guarantee you that there was a time when they tried to pass the helmet law and they didn't pass because the bikers were organized. And the splitting of the lanes bullshit, all of that really is because they're organized.
I don't believe that either.
That is
Hold on,
it.
no. I used to drive a motorcycle, so I know all about splitting lanes.
Yeah.
So it does technically save the life, or it protects the biker from getting branded, and it does. So that is a thing. So splitting lanes, I support.
I don't know. I don't support splitting lanes. I'll tell you what. Like, look, all the entitlement of these fucking guys. All right. If you don't get all the fuck way over so that they can pass through, like this happened to me. Some like asshole on a Harley. I moved over, but I didn't move over enough for him. So he punched my side mirror.
What?
He punched that shit as he went by. Yeah. And I found out that's like a thing that they do. And what I found out was that I was lucky because normally they'll just break the whole fucking thing off. This dude just punched it. And then, has that happened to you? That happened to nobody else?
My dad used to ride an R1, and he would keep ball bearings, and if somebody would fucking get into his way, he would throw the ball bearings under their car.
What does the ball bearings do? They just get into the...
it could fuck up your
Holy
engine.
shit.
And he's fucking kicked people's shit off.
Oh, yeah.
Bad motherfucker right there.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, these bikers, man. They're brutal. All right.
What
are we gonna talk
right about the lane riding?
Yeah, what about
Legal.
that? Yeah, legal, right? Yeah, in California it is. All right. Are we doing a clip?
No, that's it.
That's it, right? I'm at it. Who am I bringing up?
Even start yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably did this all without a timer.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. All right. How about you, Chris? You want to go up?
Sure.
All right, get in here, Chris.
Hold on, let me get my
Here you
clip.
go, Chris.
All right.
My clip started.
Rubio.
Ruby. Oh, I see. That's cool.
How did you share the Instagram?
I went to his live and then I hit the arrow button and then I copied the link and then I went to my page and I posted a photo.
All right.
Am I in frame? You just got to hit that stage button on the right-hand side. How are you guys? Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. We ready to rock?
Rocking.
Let's do it, bro. I'll turn up the... Oh, did I? Could you hear it on yours? Did I pause it? Oh, it's good? Oh, okay, all right. All right, pause this for a brief second. I know you guys can't hear the audio, but this is actually going to be the thing. What they don't tell you is that the battery life on these are extremely bad. You know, like 20 minutes of him walking like that, and you would need new batteries. So him dropping the crutches, it doesn't make no sense to me, because he's eventually gonna try to walk back and get the crutches. And here's the thing about this: like, who wouldn't want this considered performance enhancing? Is it not? You know, and I would say it's performance enhancing, kind of. Yeah, unmute the mics. Fuck it, unmute the mics.
This is performance enhancing. You can't
leveling the playing field.
Yeah,
with everybody.
Right there.
Oh.
like,
There you go. Well, hold on. What do you gotta say, Brett?
What Dot was saying.
I just like, what performance do you think he's in?
But that and this is just the baby. Like, this is the baby phase of it. Okay, like what I was thinking that. You guys are my age. Do you remember NBA Jam? Do you remember that? You know, where like it was like a basketball game, 2-on-2, people jumping from the 3-point line. It's eventually gonna be to that point with the help of whatever this is, with the help of machines, and I'm for it.
Exoskeletons.
Yes, I'm for exoskeletons.
That's gonna go into war before it goes to disabled people.
Well, I'm just talking about sports, and I would love to see that. I would love to see prosthetic, like, cyber arms in baseball. Like, instead of just hitting it outside Dodger Park, like you hit it to like Pasadena. Like, I want to see that kind of shit. You know,
Robot sports.
I want to see robot sports, like half humanoid robot sports. I want to see us with robot arms, robot legs, a robot dick, a robot vagina. I want to see robots everything. Okay, is that too bad to say that?
I think this is that you're a product of the monotony of your job, which is a corporate nightmare. And I think you're just
stop ruining my fantasy, Dot.
I think you're just craving something different. You're like, I just want everybody to be fucking robots.
I still don't know if you're for this or against it.
So you don't want?
I'm for it. I'm for everything that people are nervous for.
You started shitting on it.
Yeah. I did. I did. I said this is the beginning of the performance enhancing.
He can't walk, really, right?
Huh? No, he can't.
So it's kind of just like leveling the playing field. It's not really performance enhancing.
Well, what I'm saying is, if I had the chance to wear this and I wasn't handicapped like now, like I would wear it.
Yeah, sure.
I would. It was what they call it. It's called fashion extremism, right? Where you just wear shit to make a statement, or where you wear such ridiculous. Like, that's me. Like, I would like to wear that just for no reason.
Has anybody seen Tomorrow Never Dies?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tom Cruise.
That's that.
Yeah.
What about the Matrix? They like go into these machines and like fucking like in Matrix Revolutions.
I have a crazy video that links the Matrix to Terminator.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I am all about that. Like, I want. You guys know, I like dystopia. I like films that have dystopian kind of themes, like Mad Max, Terminator, and there's a part of me that I just want that to come to full fruition. You know. Yeah, it's like, it's, again, what I said last week, it'll be a fun time to live in. Is it not, Leon? It'll be a fun time.
Yeah, it's weird having these headphones on.
Yeah, I know. You're telling me.
My voice sounds pretty blunt in there, huh?
Yeah.
But this is eventually going to be the future, guys. Whether you like it or not, this is going to be the future.
Yeah, I mean,
there's, once porn gets of it, once sports gets the hand,
Imagine fucking with those on.
I mean, goddamn. I mean, who want to have sex for that? Like,
the amount of deaths during porn will go up for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not even disputing that.
And then he like pounds her into like a pulp.
You know, and plus it'll just look cool. Like,
I was just thinking Turbo.
I kind of like the whole skeleton.
Video. Oh, sorry.
I kind of like the whole skeleton look anyway. You know.
Right.
What are they called? Like Mech Warrior or whatever? Is that
Yeah.
what it is? It's that, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually, we're all gonna
Irish
look like Mega
Warriors.
Men.
Yeah.
But have you seen the video of the
neck.
robot, the factory robot that starts like tweaking out and
neck.
starts just like fucking iron table like in a kitchen?
No.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that.
It just glitched, so it's just doing this over and over again, but it's up against a fucking metal cabinet, so it looks like it's just
Well, there will
fucking
be
the shit.
glitches. There will be people that die in these
people already
in these
have, in
Waymoos
factories.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's It's just the price we have to pay for the future, I say. No?
Well, there's people in Asia who have like Malaysia and shit.
I do.
Who have been killed.
on how we're supposed to evolve. Because
I mean, eventually, I mean, I mean, if you guys don't think like, some human lives have to be done to get all these things rolling. It's terrifying. Yes, it's terrifying. Am I for it? I'm half and half. There has to be some sort of human sacrifice for me to be able to enjoy a Waymo for its safety features.
Like I mean, it's just we're different. Like and honestly, that's what makes us a good team because you're a tech guy.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, lives will be lost. Let's get the upgrade.
Yeah.
Let's get the upgrade. I'll be the first one. I'll be the first one to apply the Neuralink.
See me, I'm like, bro, I can't wait till we all have to go back to fucking building our own houses.
I can't wait for the electromagnetic pulse that takes all the electronics out, and then we just have to.
I can't wait till Tyler Durden fucking pulls the plug. Yeah. I'm not ready for. I don't want things to fucking turn to robots.
You either embrace technology, or you're just gonna be left behind. That's basically what it is. You're gonna be that guy that fiends about the cassette player when nobody else is fucking using a cassette player. You're gonna be that guy. You know,
the cassette player isn't taking your innermost thoughts, putting in.
I don't care, Brett. You know what? It's just an analogy of it. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you hiding, Brett?
I know.
1984 type shit.
Yeah. But yeah, that's about my rant. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
And let's give it up for Brett. Let's give it up for Brett.
All right.
Wow. I'm excited. We have our in-house political commentator.
No, I'm not going to get too political on you today.
What?
Well,
do we have a sandbag for that one?
A sandbag? I did some sandbag cleans the other day.
Hey, Brett, can you toss me that sandbag right there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, there it is. What do you have lined up for us?
All right, so well, this is political, isn't it? But yeah, you can play this one, and then I have a Bashar one that I kind of want to play in conjunction.
Oh, you've been listening to Bashar.
I love Bashar, man. This might be the best. Actually, just do the Bashar video.
Which one is that? I love Bashar. Is it?
It's this.
No.
This one?
I don't know.
Yes.
We talked about it last time. Didn't we?
Yeah. Okay, muting the mics.
Can you tell me like everything I need to know?
Yes, I can. And I've already actually said it. Everything you need to know is this. Truly, this. Whatever options are available to you at any given moment, choose the one that contains more excitement than any other, even if it's just a little bit more. Act on it to the best of your ability, taking it as far as you can until you can take it no further. Do this with integrity. Do this with absolutely no assumption, no insistence on what the outcome ought to be or how it should look or how you should get there whatsoever.
I mean, this is a banger, is it not?
3-part formula.
Yeah.
Act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with no insistence on the outcome. You open up and activate the kit, the toolkit of excitement. The toolkit contains everything you need to be supported in life in whatever form it needs to come in.
I will say, if I was ever, though, in front of a congressional hearing, they would be using this shit against me for sure. They'd be like, did you want to be the defense secretary and you showed your friends this alien? Elizabeth Warren would be coming at me.
Yeah.
Is he channeling an alien?
Oh, this is an alien right now. Yeah, this is this alien name is Bashar. The guy's name is Daryl Anika. But yeah, he talks about following your excitement. So all this is to tell you guys that I've officially announced that I will be paying a Gen Z person to do my social media because you guys are crushing me in the clip game, and I fucking hate it. I hate it so deeply because we were talking about this. Everybody with politics too and everything, we're all just trying to needle above everyone else. with every post we make. That's really what it fucking is. And I hate it. Makes me fucking sick. So I'm not going to do it anymore. Some Gen Z girl named Binks, I believe her name is, will be taking over my social media.
Really?
So, yeah.
Hey, I'm proud of you for that.
I do. I try. Like, first of all, I fly. I'm home for 48 hours a week, right? And it's like you have to prioritize. And I was just talking to my wife, and I was like, I know my brain is just not going to allow me to do this. I've tried for 2 weeks now. I look at the shit. I can't take 3 hours to post a TikTok. Am I half retarded? I'm the guy you're talking about. Although when it comes to technology, I'm more like Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate the science. I understand.
Same.
But just because we can do shit, maybe we don't need to do it though.
Same.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
But Chris is like, fuck it. We're going right off the cliff.
Goodbye, guys.
To the moon. Yeah, man.
I see why you voted for Trump. You like chaos, huh? A little craziness.
A little craziness.
I don't want that chaotic, violent death that you guys want so bad. I'd rather just die in my sleep. And and if that's, to each his own, brother. But
yeah, bless you.
I'm good on I'm good on like having to fucking put my jetpack on every morning.
Yeah. I'm all set there. And it's the old man argument thing. It's like, someone said this to me when I was talking shit about Bitcoin. They're like, "Oh, you sound like one of those old guys when the internet came out." And I was like, "No, you see, I remember when the internet came out." And I asked my uncle. I was a little kid. I was like, "What is this internet that's everyone's talking about?" And he's like, "Well, Brett, it's like the world's greatest encyclopedia. You can also go onto companies' websites and buy directly from them." He's like, it's just going to open up all kinds of information to people. I was like, oh, that made sense to me. You know what I mean? But when somebody was like, hey, this fucking digital coin that was made by some Hiroshi guy who we don't really know is worth $40,000 a coin, I was like, yeah, that doesn't make sense to me at all. Mm-hmm. And this shit
crypto is a complete loss for me.
But it's always just pushing fucking technology for the sake of it. You know what I mean? And so I get it. I appreciate it. But it's like, I'd like to be a human being still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm going to be on John Connor's side, and you're going to be on the fucking machine side.
I'll be on John Connor's side for a bit.
You will?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So we were talking about Kanye and how people just put up with him because he made sick beats. What if Ian just gave everybody the sickest tags you've ever heard? That was like his thing. He was just how he is, right? Yeah. But everybody's act was infinitely better just because we knew Ian. Would we forgive him?
No, people would still hate him, just like people still hate Kanye West.
But would we work with him?
Of course. I mean, if that's why Kanye West is still around, bro. People try to cancel Kanye a couple times, but he's too talented.
That's the thing. If your shit is too great,
if you're
Has
too
he come
good,
out with anything recently?
Yeah.
Like, is he coming out with stuff now?
he released with
his wife,
$sign that collab album. He had two collab albums with $sign that were really popular. Right. I liked a couple of songs.
All right. Yeah. Play the Rob Lowe video.
Play the Rob Lowe video?
Yeah, with I think he's with Theo Vaughn.
Theo Vaughn.
Reading the mics.
Through an election that wasn't the most important election of my lifetime.
God damn, it's every one. And they were like, more than the Lincoln one?
Yeah, more than the one that was about whether we're gonna have slavery or not.
Yeah, it's like I
really
just
the
don't
one right before World War II. Really, it's always the most important. It's like it's the boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, everybody's Hitler. All right, we got 20
he's
Hitlers
Hitler.
and not one.
Hitler. I remember Ronald Reagan. Yeah, we hated him. He was going to start World War III. No, he actually ended the Cold War. Yeah, but he was a bad guy. You're right. So it's like
it's just boring after a while.
I can't. I can't. The president of the United States can't even fire his personal chef.
All right,
he can't.
Stop right there. So I think all of the fucking back and forth chaos is really just designed to essentially push Chris's agenda.
Hell
honestly,
yeah, baby!
I really do at this point. Yes. Because I've noticed, I've been following politics since I was 7 fucking years old, and it just swings back and forth, and we pick different groups of people to hate, and it's just all we slowly are pushing off your cliff that you're pushing us off.
You know?
But I appreciate what you do, man, with the podcast. You know.
Yeah, man. As long as you keep these Asians like in the box,
If you give them a task, you know they're good.
This is what I'm saying. You got all this technology going in one direction. You got a resistance. I appreciate the resistance, and there's a big part of me that believes that. But at the same time, I'm in the middle. You know, like I believe we should embrace it. I believe that we should make it safe. But at the same time, am I a complete buffoon to say that there's not going to be some human lives that's going to be cost because that we're going to benefit from this technology in our lifetime? Yes, I'm not naive to that point. And if you're going to say, oh no, you know, I'm not saying human sacrifice, but that's good. There's going to be some people's lives that's going to be lost to get self-driving cars safer. You know,
lives are going to be lost to get the Olympics in LA.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, so I'm not completely naive to that, but how are you going to make anything 100% safe?
Well, luckily, it's usually the right people that die. You know, it's just it's the low IQers.
It's the people that get the Neuralinks for the first time.
It's usually the right ones that
is true.
For your benefit, for all y'all benefits.
We're all into it now. But he goes on to say that they've just gotten to the point where you realize that things just go back and forth, and you just don't care anymore. And I think I'm kind of there. Where it's not that I don't care. I still am watching and I'm intrigued, but I'm just kind of watching. You know, I'm still gonna fucking pop off and have obnoxious opinions, and rant and shit like that. But
and you're just not watching then,
huh?
Then you're not just watching.
I mean, I know. I'm saying I'm a hypocrite.
He is watching. He is watching, and he's being a comedian.
Yeah,
like it's our job to be hypocrites and.
Amen.
Talk shit about everything.
Yeah,
that we see.
I mean, I think, like, I saw that there was this guy who was like a writer for the Tonight Show, and he said what did he say? He said that a comedian. He used like a metaphor. He's like, comedians are like, say, we're all fish in a sea, right? And all the fish are just swimming around in the ocean, just going about their business, eating plankton, and doing whatever fish do. And then a comedian fish comes along and says, "Man, isn't it fucking nuts? We're surrounded by water." And I feel like that's kind of a good philosophy, is that you're trying to find, you're seeing what like the overarching, like, mainly pushed agenda. You're seeing what else is going on. I feel like you should be anyway. What the fuck do I know? No, I'm sounding like Ian telling people what to do, giving advice. I'm gonna start a list now.
That says this many episodes since we brought up Ian. Like we need like a. It's
you guys are the ones that bring them up.
Look at Doc's face.
Who brought him? Did you bring him up today?
Did I ask? Well, I asked off scare.
That is so. And we're talking trend of the whole episode now.
That's the theme.
Hypocrisy.
What if I sat on this chair?
It's a funny look.
All right. Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, you want to say something on top, or you want to go?
Always a good.
No, you can just go. Is this on? Can you guys hear me? All right.
Muting the mics.
Oh, you gotta turn this down. No, restart it.
To those of you that said I awakened something in them, welcome to the pack. To those of you that said I awakened something,
you're fucking welcome, you guys. You're welcome.
What did you just make us watch? I forgot, it's her monologue.
This
Go ahead.
is just, a video that just proves that guys will do literally anything but go to therapy. You know what I mean? Not going to work on themselves. They're just going to create a new persona, which is a wolf, and continue on. He's got a bunch of videos that are like this, and I just, I don't know. I've been to a lot of shows recently, and predominantly men on shows. The last show I was on, there was 2 women, and the rest, every male comedian who came up had a, and my dad died recently, or everyone's had someone who's died recently. I know someone who's died recently. You think it was in my set? Why the fuck do we have to? I don't even, why are you trauma dumping on everyone? We don't need to fucking know. There's nothing funny about anybody's dead anything. There's never a funny thing. I went to a show, And a young boy who's like 19 who thought it was a great idea to do comedy before he went to therapy. He came up and told us how a year ago his dad killed himself and was just like, and then my mom got a boob job and a boyfriend. Like, bro, you need help. Someone needs to hug you. And you know what? This is months since that show. And the fact that I still think about this guy's fucking dad who killed himself, it's probably because this kid sucked. Like, you know, like, I hope he sees that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's so weird how, I mean, I know female comedians will do this as well, but it's like, we just see far more men and it's like, you just have to, I don't know. I don't even understand. This guy was just my excuse to complain about trauma dumping. It's not comedy just because it's your pain. You have to figure out how to make it funny first. And you know what you should do? Try the jokes at a fucking open mic and ask somebody a question. Record yourself. Listen to what you're saying. No one wants to hear it. No one wants to fucking hear that shit. God, be funnier, people. I'm just fucking mad at these people. It's just not, it's not funny. Nobody cares about your pain. We want to know the funny part of it, and that's it. Okay, that's my rant. I'm over. Continuing my legacy as the angry lesbian on the show. Gonna open it up to the floor. Any of you guys see videos like this on your For You page?
Are the mics unmuted?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't agree with anybody here today. I hate all your guys' takes. I do like trauma
What's
dumping.
new?
I mean, I don't mind it in an open mic space because we're all fucking working shit out and we have no idea what we're doing half the time.
Yep.
And you gotta kind of find it. And you know, when someone makes their pain funny, oh man, it's amazing.
It's great when it's good.
Like, there's this one, bro, I saw this older woman, do a whole 10-minute set about being molested.
Oh.
And the whole thing was funny. It was like, I wanted to give her a standing ovation. Like, I was like, yo, we should be holding this woman up, you know? It was brilliant.
Sure.
It was brilliant. And yeah, that's hard to, it's like an N-word joke. It's hard to get. It's hard to find.
It's
and you
true.
got to fucking dump and dump and dump until you find it.
How many times, though, have you seen somebody at the fourth wall specifically at the fourth wall, full room, nobody's laughing. They get through 2 or 3 jokes, no one's laughing. And they just go, well, my sister killed herself. And then they just have like a tantrum about why no one's laughing at an open mic.
I did that last week.
I also
have seen that a lot.
I also think people are doing mics instead of therapy, but that is a fact. That is 100%, especially in this town.
I love seeing meltdowns.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
Meltdown.
You know, I'm not going to say his name again, but everybody would get pissed off about his meltdowns. I would enjoy it.
Oh, loved it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's a fine line between, is he going to start shooting? What's going to happen?
Oh, are we talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm just
They
not saying the name
were
again.
great.
We're done with the name.
This
Yeah.
guy.
That's pretty much all I have.
There's a lot of weird, like, I see more of this on TikTok. Where's this on?
This is Instagram.
I see more of this
Furries,
on
it's like a
TikTok.
weird
There's
furry
this one
thing.
guy that had this heart implant in his cheek.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
and he kind of looks like a woman, but he's also jacked.
Yeah, and then he has a prosthetic nose as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's the augmentation that people do to their body, and then they're like that we like just allow to the extreme that we allow it, and then they're just like, yeah, parents, you can't make any decisions for your kids. You like, but you can you know what I mean? Like,
Did you see the white guy that tried to make himself Korean?
Oh, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
there's, I mean,
No.
how about the lady who
that.
made herself blind because she identified as being blind? She like
Well, and there's
burned
that
her
guy.
eyes out.
What's wrong with us?
I have no.
It's hard to be a
fucking
person.
idea.
And
Tell
It
you,
must
it's
be.
the fall of civilization,
Oh yeah,
guys.
for sure, 100%. Have you guys
but
seen?
what we-
Embrace it.
I just watched the movie Don't
I'm
Look
okay
Up.
with
Have
embracing
you guys
it,
seen that
but
movie?
we only need to
Don't Look Up with Leonardo
only need to
DiCaprio and
speed it
Jennifer
up.
Lawrence. That's where the fuck we're living. That's like I can't believe how accurate that movie is.
I hated that movie, so I just,
It was so hard to watch.
I didn't
We'll
really
be
like it.
incinerated. We're not going to be on
By the way,
shit.
could I tell a quick tangent real quick?
Yeah.
I saw Dot at the fourth wall. It was a Friday night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for coming
very
on.
good set. It's just nice to see those jokes that you've been working on come
Oh,
to
thank
complete
you.
fruition.
fucking
You know what I mean?
haircuts always on
Appreciate
point.
ya.
It's
Appreciate ya.
every
crazy.
other week or
I get a cut every other week.
It's crazy how good your hair always looks.
Thanks. My barber is
like it.
Mexican, and he's the best landscaper I've ever hired in my life.
I saw a reel of
amazing.
somebody's Mexican barber getting deported.
Oh.
Fucked up. In the middle of a haircut.
Yeah.
In the middle of a haircut?
Right?
That's really fucked up.
The best Mexican barber just like only does half your hair. Like that's crazy.
All right, well, that was my that was my
nerve?
rant. I'm gonna bring Leroy back up.
All right.
Hey.
Taking his seat.
Cool, man. Yeah, round 2
looks like
is
the musical
down.
theater version of
Hated that round very much.
Yeah.
Learned so much about you people. Rubio's kind of evil. He
Not evil. I'm a realist.
no, it's like literally
Chaos agent.
It's Rubio's whole that's the plot of Megamind.
Yeah, dude. I'm all about it, bro.
Cartoon.
I'm all about it.
Dot hates men and comics. Learn that. That's 100%.
Hey, man. Hashtag not all men,
Just betas.
just betas. Yeah.
I think it's all men a little bit. You hate all men a little bit.
I don't. I have like.
Let's be honest. This is a safe
friends.
space.
I don't hate all men, but
I want to meet your guy friends.
I have.
I wanna see what
like,
those-
the guy who
those
just, I
dudes are
just
like.
My friend at the gym just bought me those shoes. He's a great guy.
Okay.
Because you buy
So,
your shoes.
so guys that buy you stuff sounds like a woman.
Yeah, exactly. He's a great guy because he bought me
He
shoes.
wanted to help out his friend, so I've clearly been
Yeah.
nice to him.
Okay. Now I'm getting the full picture.
Oh my God.
Yeah, makes sense. Checks out. Mark is having a miserable time. I don't know if you guys have looked at Mark lately, but he's having a miserable time. What are you thinking about, Mark? What's going on in that brain right there?
His wife is pissed that we're here.
No,
probably.
I think I've just been thinking about like, like you're always gonna hit a lull at some point.
A what?
A lull. It's like you can't always be like going. Like sometimes
When were you going?
Huh?
When were you going?
A low is
a low. Okay, thank you.
Okay, got it.
I don't know what you mean by that.
No, like where your energy is just gonna dip.
Oh,
You're just gonna dip.
Well,
So
Mark
He's
has
in
two
that
batteries.
Mark, you have the energy of a guy that has two
Yeah.
little girls.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah.
Like if you're like Tim Allen.
Yeah.
My wife says you sound like Adam Sandler.
Dude, I've gotten that more than once, and I've never seen it. But actually, I kind of get it.
You've never seen Adam Sandler?
No,
The
no,
best-
like,
I saw him at the open mic like probably 2 days ago.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he was on stage, and I'm like, "Ooh, you look tired, Mark."
I was like half asleep. up
He
there.
was like literally sleeping on stage,
Yeah.
bro.
But I feel like Mark does it when he needs to do. Mark has like a auto recharge battery. It's like, oh, we need to shut this battery down, save some power.
Yeah.
And he just powered down real quick for like 30 minutes, and then he's just right back at it.
Yeah.
You see the dimples again, everything. He's right back there.
I'm gonna I think I feel recharged. I don't know. I might not be.
You know, I learned when Mark is really tired, no hat at all. It's just hair.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, what's going on?
He
No
has a good
hat.
set of hair on him too.
Yeah, that's when it comes off.
And he has great hair.
Thank you.
He has hair that should be shown. He was like, nah, this is my bad. This is my bad side when the hair's out.
That's right.
Oh, okay. That was round one. Let's see if I can have a better time round two.
Let's go.
What we got here?
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies, trophies came rolling.
Okay, let's pause it.
He started getting Grammys left and right.
I don't know what this is about, but I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I don't know who's picking these videos. This looks like a video I would pick. No, this is not the kind of video I want to talk about on the show. I don't care what fucking 50 Cent has to say. I don't care about these rich fucking rappers, bro. I just don't care. Maybe I'm too old. I'm too old to care. I don't give a shit. 50 Cent. The only time I like 50 Cent is when he's being like hilarious. When he's shitting on somebody, you know, that's the only time I like him.
That's why I picked the video.
Oh, you picked the Is he shitting on somebody?
Yeah, he's shitting on Jay-Z.
Okay, I just didn't care at that moment, but
It's all good. No hard feelings.
yeah. I don't know. I got triggered by 50 Cent for some reason. I don't know. But what about okay, let's watch the rest of the video since he's shitting on somebody. Press pause. Press unplay.
Water. Just the green one is fine.
The Perrier?
Yeah.
Oh, can you pass me mine?
Press play.
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks.
All right, pause it. I have a real interesting thought. So, I don't know if we ever want to see like somebody that's really successful in one area become a comedian. I don't know if we ever want to see that. But 50 Cent is somebody that if he started doing stand up, I'd be like, yeah, that's a good move.
He's a naturally funny human.
Now, who I would not think to do that is T.I., and he actually did it. And come to find out, he just quit comedy as well because he said there's no money in it. No fucking duh, T.I. You didn't need to do this for 2 years to come to that conclusion. You just a millionaire, Grammy Award winning fucking artist, and you thought you were gonna make money as a stand-up comic. Come on, bro. What kind of delusion are we living in on that one? But 50 Cent, I might even pay to see him tell jokes.
Has anyone ever started as something else and then gone on to be a good comedian?
I'm thinking, I mean, I can't think. No, that's not how it works. Usually you become successful as a comedian and then you fucking be like, I'm never doing stand up again. You know, you don't go backwards. I mean, this is the grunt work down here. The stand up comedians, we're at the fucking bottom of the barrel dancing and shucking and jiving, trying to get someone to laugh. Please think I'm funny. Please, sir. That's what stand up comics are. Who would want to do this? Why would you do this after being a successful person? Like that doesn't make sense. I'm happy that T.I. fell on his face. I'm happy that he got brought down to our level and saw how fucking grimy and retarded this is, being a stand-up comic, and he went crying back to his fucking mansion or whatever.
It is grimy.
Where was he trying? Was he doing open mics?
Bro, he was doing comedy for like 2 years.
Like, but he was getting real spots right off the bat, probably, right?
Yeah, but he
didn't even get the real experience.
But he was shitty at it.
Yeah.
So he didn't have he didn't have an act. Like, you think we just want to hear your fucking fuckboy stories? Your stories about being a rich rapper? Nobody wants to fucking hear that. Why would you think anybody wants to hear that? Huh? That's what he thought.
That's ego. That's like a lot of open micers who just should not fucking try comedy. You're like, you thought we needed to hear this story from you?
I'm right here, Dot.
No, I mean there's people who captivate and are storytellers and are great, and then there are some people who you're just like, this is what, you know what I mean? You know, like what it sounds like when you hear somebody rip off a joke. I don't remember who the guy was, but he did a joke about like fucking a fat girl, and he talked about putting an apple in her mouth and she looked like a pig. That's a joke. That's like, you know what I mean? But like that's where he went with his joke. It's just kind of like, what are you doing?
Here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. Someone can make that story funny.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Here's what I think is the issue. This is the disconnect, because Jeremy Piven's tried this too. These famous people think their lives are so interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're not. Like, I could close my eyes and fucking imagine your day. Yeah. Like, you're not telling me something fantastic that you like, yeah, you have money, you do what you want. You fucking, you live in a big ass house. Like, it's not interesting. But you think it's interesting, so you think you could get on stage and tell people this fucking this rich guy story, and we're gonna be like, oh my God, did you hear about his fucking Bentley? That was crazy.
Well, who is a rich comedian that started off rich that you find funny?
That started off rich?
Yeah, that was, you know.
I bet you John Mulaney. He seems like he came from.
John
wealth,
Mulaney was a
right?
coke addict.
But he came from like wealth,
No,
right?
he was like, yeah. Well,
he just has that vibe as someone who grew
he
up
is funny.
rich.
He might be
Wait,
privileged
did
or
Eddie
something,
Murphy
but
come up as a stand-up first, and then he went into acting?
Yeah, 100%.
But I think what I heard about Eddie Murphy was that like from when he was a kid, like his family saw a psychic, and they were like, "Your whole family is gonna be some."
No, you're gonna have somebody famous in your family.
So
and
they like took class, like they planned for it.
Everybody,
like, everybody
all
did
the
all that.
classes and stuff.
It's
and
like
he was
I've
just
never
fun.
heard that.
They were
but
groomed. He was
sounds
groomed.
like a psychic that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Tells,
Charlie Murphy told that story.
Yeah, that's where I heard it. Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
And he was the only successful family member?
He won a contest in Brooklyn like the first time he ever did comedy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
At like 15 or something.
Man,
Eddie Murphy was before his time. I think also Kevin Hart is a guy that was like that. As far as like as soon as he got on stage, just like things clicked. I never heard that story. I heard I just heard that he was just like a raw talent. But I don't know. Is there any rich guys that have come to stand-up comedy and then kill it?
No.
Is there anybody in the history of comedy
stand up and went to?
That's a ChatGPT question.
or changed professions and became a comic and then killed it?
I mean, there were plenty of people I know that I liked. Rest in peace, Greg Giraldo, who was a lawyer. That went to stand-up comedy.
Yeah, but
There's
law,
Ken
that's
Jeong,
interesting.
Who was a vet that went to stand-up.
So I guess it's the celebrity, the rich celebrity to comedy.
Yeah. I think
That's where it doesn't.
What about Robin Williams?
He started as a stand-up, stealing jokes.
In the golden era of comedy too.
Everybody has a Robin Williams stole my joke story.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huge cocaine addict.
He would go on stage and just kind of riff, and inevitably he would just like
start telling other people's
jokes.
jokes.
I heard stories. He would actually write checks to people. Yeah,
on Mark Maron's podcast, he talked about that.
He would write checks to. Oh, you stole my joke. Here, let me write you a check.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of that shit going on.
I wonder if some people were just lying to him because you can't remember all that shit. It's like, hey,
Yeah,
Robin.
man. I mean, everybody was on coke then.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually kind of brings that up in the podcast.
Oh, really? Yeah.
He says that point. He's like, "Oh, I thought I already wrote you a check, but okay." Yeah. He says that about somebody.
That's tragic.
Yeah, so the answer is it's never happened. What we're trying to find. Yeah, it's never happened. It's never going to happen. Don't try it. But maybe 50 Cent. He's fun.
But I think it's especially lame, though, because like then that means T.I., like he started off and he was like doing cool shows right off the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because he came from that. Like, can you imagine if he had to like start with the open mics? You know, he would have lasted a week, maybe. You think he would have lasted a week?
But I think you kind of have to do a version of
Yeah,
that to
yeah.
develop a decent act.
Well, the thing about
Otherwise, you're just telling stories.
this art that we do, there's just nothing like it. Like and guys like T.I. tried to hack the system, and it can't be hacked. You know,
No,
like
there's too many of us.
you have to do the fucking grindy, fucking shitty ass fucking work to develop an act, and there's no other way to do it. It's just it is what it is, bro. So let T.I. be a lesson to everybody.
Was that like 12 minutes? How much is that?
Yeah, we're gonna keep this episode tight.
Second round.
3 minutes.
Listen, I told him to put the fucking timer on the thing. He didn't.
can't even
He
see
also didn't tell me what time I'm doing. Bro,
I'm not
it's
blaming
chaos
you.
today.
Yeah.
This is
There's no
just
light.
complete chaos. I don't know what time it is. What, coming up next is Dot.
Let's do it. Thank you, sir. Do I leave my pen over there?
Your vape? Yeah.
It's not a vape, it's weed, right?
Oh, it's nice. Well, it's still vape though.
Right. Can I riff? Okay, yeah.
How about this? Just a timer. 3-minute timer. Once
But
you-
don't start it now because he's in the bathroom, so it doesn't
once,
count
once,
right now.
once everybody hears it, the floor is open. How about that?
All right, that sounds good.
Start it?
Well, Leroy wants us to wait for him, so let's wait. Let's wait a second. What am I? Man, there's just like
you could hear him pissing.
you can hear him urinating.
No getting around that.
The stream of I don't know, like, do you guys feel like the power of your stream? Like, do you feel like when you're in the bathroom, like you'd prefer a powerful sounding stream or like a less, like a no sound?
Want a powerful stream, yeah.
Yeah, or you don't try to hit the side of the bowl, get the no sound.
Well, you can try, but you still want a powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, the sound you're saying?
Right, like, would you prefer to hear the sound or not hear the sound?
Well, it depends. But
who has a joke about peeing late at night and just going by sonar?
What? I always think about how, like, you know, you guys, like, there has to be a spray. Like, it's not all going to be perfectly getting into the toilet. And if you're like wearing sandals, then you just have like piss all over your, like, even shorts too. Like, you've got spray of pee all over your feet.
That's why men really should
campaigning for us to sit down?
Yeah, and you really should be.
The prison video earlier.
Well, also sitting down to pee is good for you because it fully empties your bladder and it's good for your prostate. Have you guys ever had your prostate milked?
No.
I mean, I definitely love peeing while taking a shit.
Peeing while taking a shit. I feel like it just happens naturally.
So you had your prostate milked.
Well, women don't have prostates. No, I haven't personally had my prostate milked. But I was just wondering if anybody ever, because did any of you guys do butthole stuff with your wives or with your?
No butthole stuff.
Well, not my butthole.
Not your butthole.
Yeah.
No one's butthole. Do you do your butthole?
No, us personally, no. I can't have
not interested in trying to do the butthole.
I don't know what the generational thing is with that shit.
Yeah.
Is it because
my ex tried, but I was like, no.
Is it because because here's the thing, we know from the people who do it that it will feel good, and there are more levels of the orgasm that you can feel. But is it that you're apprehensive because I mean, you don't want anything to go in there, but you're not curious about the extra pleasure that you could potentially have, or is
it's enough pleasure? You know what I mean? Like, how much more pleasure do you need? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
actually
about.
Just old-fashioned orgasm.
If you need more than just normal sex,
sure.
Yeah. What kind of ADD
is that? What
shit
being
is
fucked
that?
in the ass is called nowadays? Being your prostate being milked?
No, milking the prostate is more like, and I just learned about this from another comedian. But you your thumb is like in the taint or in the gooch, and then your finger is like this, and you're just kind of like doing this thing.
Oh my god.
Jamil, shout out to Jamil, and it's supposed to I don't know why it's called milking, because I don't know if something's supposed to come out.
She's a nurse.
Right?
She's a nurse.
Have you ever seen the movie Road Trip?
Scientifically proven.
Yeah, I have seen the movie Road Trip.
So in the movie Road Trip, that dude who played Stifler, he gets that done, and then that's like the only way he can get off.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's right.
It's like reverse G-spot. It's like,
Right, it's the dude's G-spot. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Speaking of G-spots, and I just want you guys all to know this, and you can utilize if I don't know, maybe straight men are not doing fingering, or maybe you're doing a little bit of fingering. Anyways, if you curl the fingers up and then place your hand on her lower belly, it's easier to hit the G-spot. So just
Thank you.
I learned that in a Cosmo magazine in high school, and it truly works. All right, give me a clip. Let's do it. Sex ed with
if the G-spot actually existed.
Yeah,
maybe it would work.
The clitoris is real.
Muting the mics.
All right.
Americans are really smart. They invented this kind of mobile chicken farm. There's no board at the bottom. The chicks touch the grass directly. The farm's power comes from the sun. Every day, the chicks move to a new place. They get fresh grass and bugs, and their poop doesn't pile up in one spot. The chicks in this farm grow healthier and stronger. They also taste better.
So every chicken that you would buy from that farm is like $24 a chicken, probably. That's probably happening in one fucking farm. There's no way. They pump our chickens with so much like growth hormone that they can't take 2 steps because they've grown too fast for their muscles and shit to keep up. So I would love to know how you can purchase those. I bet you have to have some kind of a monthly subscription to get those chickens. They've only got Man, I mean, that's an interesting. Why do they have to be in a house? They can't be because of predators, maybe.
Hawks.
Oh, interesting.
You know what that looks like to me? It looks like the fake video that they show you when in reality it's all
Yeah,
this
is like
horrible
supposed
shit.
to make you feel they're like, look,
Yeah.
see, these are free range chickens, and then
Yeah.
you just like you don't realize like
that shit is real.
it's
It
that's
also
pretty
doesn't
gnarly.
take much for them to be considered free range by the FDA.
That's what I heard. It's like how
If
many
they-
feet
yeah,
is
if
it?
They just need to open up a.
Yeah. It's like some bullshit. Yeah.
The FDA is like is not really about the safety. It's more about that you could pay the whatever they want you to pay.
Abolish it.
In order to.
So you're pro RFK Jr.
I'm for that guy. Oh man, no,
Our
that
savior?
guy is he's too tan compared to how white his hair is. There's a real problem, and the way he speaks, I can't even. You can't get over how he speaks. But also,
Why does he speak like that again?
He has a
some
condition.
kind of a
Brain
worm in his brain.
Yeah.
But just, I mean, I watched a bunch of him being like, what is it like?
The confirmation hearings.
Yeah, the confirmation hearings, and he's just like. They asked him if he thought that black people should get like less vaccines or a different vaccine, like, and he was just like, well, in Poland, they did one study where they found out that black people had different antigens. I'm like, I'm sorry, what's the diversity in Poland? How many black people do they even have there? And then also like one study, if you know anything about science, you never reference one study. It's like studies upon studies, like you recreate the you know, is he a doctor? No, he's not a doctor. He's just a career politician who's going to have access to how our healthcare works or how our, how, is that what that is?
Yeah, no. I mean, in his
That's
defense, I'd
fucking
rather have a
wild.
guy who's skeptical of government, which he is, than
He
a
is the
person to be like,
government. He's a
oh,
lifetime
pharmaceuticals are
politician,
great.
though. But he's a lifetime politician. He is the government. He believes in the government. He's been participating for
But
his
that's
life.
fine. It's
He was actually an environmental lawyer.
yeah.
He
He
was a
spent
lawyer first.
the majority
and
of his
the reason-
lifetime in litigation with Monsanto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, but most people think he's anti-vaccine, and people just hate him when they don't understand. Just take a look at the history of him.
I'm sure he's a great lawyer, but he still doesn't even know how to reference like studies. He's like one study.
But you're anti-oligarchy. You must be able
Sure.
to see that these are a bunch of people who are paid by the pharmaceutical industry and all these industries
100.
to make this guy look like a psychopath. When in
Sure.
actuality, he was an environmental lawyer.
Yep.
Who did this study about how much mercury was in fish, and how people were getting mercury poisoning, and he sued a bunch of companies over it, and then he got put on to how there was a link between mercury and vaccines.
Yeah.
Which there are, and a vaccine and any drug, the reason. Not to get a whole fucking thing about the brain-blood barrier and stuff like that, but there is metal in these vaccines.
It's just the thing, and his thing, he just wants to make it safe.
He wants to take it out of the
He wants to take it out.
vaccines.
If you want us to, like a thinker like me, if you want to make the vaccine safe, then take out the liability. Why is there a liability on it?
I mean, Elizabeth Warren basically made him promise to never sue vaccine
100, and that was so
or
maddening.
to pharmaceutical companies.
That was so maddening.
You know, like, come on.
I just want to say Mark hates everything that's happening right now.
I've accepted that. I've accepted that.
And I'm on his side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my political opinion on all of this is that they're at the, if you're at the point that they're all out already, they're already bought by somebody, so they're all fucking, I don't know. I have nothing else. All right, let's bring up Brett
I
Davenport.
agree with both of you guys. I just
Yeah.
You just don't want to hear it.
I just don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree
feel
with
that.
all of it. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like guys like RFK say dumb shit, but I also feel like he's better than what we had. You know, and at least he looks like he is concerned with his health.
Yep.
You know, like most of these people in charge that have been in charge of the Department of Health,
My God.
like pull them up. Like they look
Yeah,
like they're dying.
dude.
You know, like
Jesus.
I was like, I at least want you to look healthy. You know,
At least.
Yeah.
you know,
At least.
at least bare minimum.
He's just arguing on the behalf of like healthy food, you know, like that whole Fruit Loops thing. There's like 1 million chemicals in it that
Sure.
are only in the United States Fruit Loops. They're not in the Canada Fruit Loops
No.
or the Europe Fruit Loops.
Right.
Why do we get poison Fruit Loops? You know?
Yeah.
Capitalism. I'm gonna blame capitalism.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Mostly capitalism.
Yeah.
All right, Brett, come give us some more. Let's go.
No. I'm going to talk about porn addiction and jerking off.
Jerking off, I like that.
Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, yeah.
Fruit Loops.
Would you call
I'm going to
me?
do some Seinfeld type shit.
All right.
What's this shit? Some extreme bullshit where someone gets hurt or something? I don't, I mean, all right. What it... Yeah, for sure. The problem, my algorithm doesn't have funny shit. It either has a comedian already giving a funny take, like Shane Gillis or Dave Chappelle or fucking whoever. Yeah.
What?
All right. If that's what you like doing with your time, I don't know.
Science.
Yeah, pretty cool, I suppose. I don't care.
What?
Good God. Is that a dog?
Pointing it in my face. I think you're fun, you fuckwit. Don't fuck yourself. What do you expect, mate? You're walking a fucking llama. Hey, mate, don't get so fucking brave. There's a difference between a fucking alpaca and a dumb cunt like you. That's an alpaca, right? Yeah, you look like one, you fuckwit.
That's great. What else can I add to that? I mean, I like how that you did not see that argument becoming about that. That took quite a turn there. I fucking love alpacas. That's an alpaca. Those are cool animals. You guys like animals? Are you animal people?
Yeah.
I fucking love animals.
Big time.
That's the other thing. All my videos are like animal shit, like weird animals getting along, that wouldn't normally get along, and they're at a sanctuary,
Oh, nice.
It's cute and shit, but not really funny. Yeah. But then also my fucking algorithm, I've been getting some fucking sick shit that I don't, maybe I clicked on it once or whatever, but it's just fucking like
What?
like a fucking dog getting ripped apart by a fucking bear and I'm just like, what? Why is this shit being flooded?
Where
You
at?
guys-
Where at?
Yeah, Instagram.
Really?
My Instagram will get weird shit that I don't.
Like Nature's
Mine
Metal
does
kind
that
of thing.
too. Mine does that too.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't
It's
do
like, why
that.
did this guy just jump off something and then both of his knees break? Like, I didn't want to see that. I was just
Yeah.
looking at what he was doing.
I
and
love
his
seeing
fucking
that.
Both knees.
And the thing
on
I
Facebook. That's me on Facebook.
Oh, really?
That's my algorithm on Facebook. But on Instagram, I'm cute on Instagram.
I mean,
puppies, dogs, cats.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly fat asses bouncing around. Yeah.
Your wife listens to
This is
so.
how perverted my fucking Instagram. And now it's just gotten to the point where I'd say 3 out of every 10 picture fucking things on my Explorer page are chicks making out.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow, how far I have fallen. Oh, well.
You know what my algorithm was for a while? Little people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Watch one Little People
But
video.
do you think
now.
that they fucking will throw something at you and it's just like, let's see what he does? And
Oh,
if you
yeah,
do
they
it
know.
once,
Probably.
They
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
My algorithm is like alien videos and like watercolor painting right now. It's just all.
Yeah.
solid.
Mine is NBA
Solid
videos,
algorithm.
NBA videos, and dog videos.
No.
But they know if you're staying on that for 3 seconds. If you stay on that for 3 seconds and you're watching it, they know that shit.
But don't they also have access to our microphones?
Yeah.
Aren't they
No,
listening
when-
to what
Yeah.
we say?
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah, so-
I feel like that's where that weird shit comes from. Like the random stuff. Like, where'd that come from?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, that's happened to me countless times.
yeah.
I mean, I hosted a fucking ballet competition on my YouTube. I started getting fucking ballet ads.
Yeah.
You want to go to the opera and the ballet and shit. That was just for a day though, and it went
I
right
love
back
my
to fat
algorithm.
asses and
I started
twerking.
painting because of my algorithm, so I'm pretty stoked about.
What's Mark's algorithm?
Yeah, let's hear it, Mark.
I don't know, like look at reels generally, so I don't even know.
Give me your phone.
Go ahead, take it. Take it. All right,
what-
like,
what
we're gonna
do you-
expose this.
Hold on.
All right,
His
go, guys.
Instagram or his YouTube?
I'm gonna look at his Instagram. I'm gonna go to his For You page.
All right, what do we got?
A bike crashing, and Michael Jackson when he's still black. A couple of comedians. Boxing.
Yeah.
let's look at this now.
Wow, you have some dispersed interests, Mark.
Oh, AOC. Oh, he's watching. He's got an AOC.
Yeah,
in there.
I get emails from AOC. So
Another-
go figure. Alexandria
Take a look at mine, dog.
Ocasio-Cortez.
Take a look at mine. Take a look at mine.
Okay, let's look
Is
at
it-
Rubio's.
is it
Uh-oh.
butt?
What would happen? Turn that off. Get away from me. Okay, so first thing on Rubio's is comedy
girl.
shows he wishes he was on. Palatable comedy. And then, fat girl dancing, dogs. 5 dogs already. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'm
5,
telling you,
6,
I'm a dog lover.
I like dogs. I
7.
like dogs.
Oh, every other fucking thing is dogs. Now we got a girl working out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Our algorithms are
We're
probably similar.
pretty synced up. Yeah.
This is I haven't. Oh, there's the first basketball video.
What do you think of those Instagram videos of the girl sets up? The girl basically does like a thirst trap in real life, where she goes to the gym, sets up her camera, starts doing her
I
squats,
hate that.
and then a guy walks by. She's like, "Excuse me."
I accidentally looked at too many Elon Musk things.
Yeah.
It's all Elon Musk. Oh, look, a penis. Yeah.
What? That's your algorithm?
Yeah, I was trying to find.
Yours looks fun.
Yeah, there's some.
I expected to see more CrossFit in yours.
No, I don't watch CrossFit anymore. I do enough of it.
You watch Elon Musk videos, so you hate watch?
I was trying to find something for this.
Let's
that
see
was
mine.
Gonna be.
Let's throw mine over here. My phone's-
Where you at?
My
here it
phone's
is.
over
His
there.
phone here.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said it's cute. Let's see.
Let's see. 'Cause maybe it's not.
Give it to Dot because Dot has
Yeah,
the
Dot's been fucking
Dot has the
killing it.
best description.
All right, let's see. Okay.
And now we want to
All
see
right.
Brett.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna have
immediately,
to.
right off the bat, we have somebody injured on their face. Okay, we got a mandingo here. I'll click that so that we ruin it.
That's what it is. There it is.
Oh my God, you guys both have this weird shark video. You and Rubio boxing, naked Jason Momoa. There's a lot of men's physiques here. Not a lot of women's physiques. Mostly
I
men.
look at dudes.
Yeah, Brett's
there's
next.
also a couple
Brett
of
is
girls.
next.
Lots of fighting here. Wow, lots of gigantic.
I like
muscular black
bodybuilding.
dudes.
I like
UFC.
bodybuilding.
Yeah, cute. Kill kids.
What's Brett's?
Okay. Yeah. Ass. 3 asses. Women making out. Look, women making out. Ass.
I didn't realize how
Brett!
I realize how gay my algorithm is. Hey,
That's why I'm a little skeptical.
That's pretty gay.
That's why I'm skeptical of Bashar's advice earlier. Because if I just follow my excitement, I'm just gonna be in whorehouses and strip clubs all the time.
Lots of ass.
And what will I? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an ass man.
I mean, I can't just be following my excitement. Where will that lead me? The gutter?
Hey, dude, this is
That was so funny.
Hey,
These algorithms are funny.
Yeah, dude.
My wife saw it, and I was like, "But it's all guys. They do this too. They trick them.
Your algorithm.
They get them
What
hooked."
the fuck is that? Immediately
I don't want the
penis.
dick. I don't want the
Immediately
dicks. I want the
penis.
dicks. Why are you looking at dick?
I don't. You know what?
Bro, look at all the dicks on your fucking.
Dicks and Elon Musk.
Why, Dot? Why are you looking at dicks, Dot?
I don't get why you're looking at dicks.
I don't get
Dicks.
why you're looking
I
at
don't
this.
get why you're looking at dicks.
You're looking at dicks.
There's no dicks on my phone. There's actual cocks on her algorithm.
There actually are. Yeah, that's the.
Why are there cocks on Instagram? There's a breastfeeding page
Yeah.
where
Is
it's
there
just
is there is there
sucking on
actual
tit.
cocks on Instagram? Like actual cocks?
Apparently there is.
Evidently.
This is like one of those classic. It's a classic video, a picture of.
Yeah, it's a
It
The tip of a
looks like
dick.
a cock,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
not. It's a finger with lube on it,
Yeah, yeah.
actually. And now that I've looked at it for this long, I'll have hundreds more in my For You page. So,
And now that we're all talking about it, we're fucked.
Yeah, we're all fucked.
exactly.
yeah.
All our
Great.
Yeah, all of our. Yep.
Cool.
Thanks, Todd.
You guys are
It's just the
welcome.
start of the
Thank you,
Terminator
Doc.
War. They're just
Thank you,
turning
Doc.
our brains
We'll
into
definitely
mush
clip
first.
this up.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Well,
All right.
now you know who I am. What I'm really about.
Yeah.
All right.
You're a guy's guy, dude. Basically.
It's gross though. I look at myself
You're a
disgust.
fun hang, dude.
Yeah.
One time I did a whole session with a
Yeah.
client, and I kept clicking things on his For You page because he accidentally looked at too much ass, and then his whole thing, because he
Was
doesn't
ass.
do any Instagram, but then he looked at one thing, so it completely flooded his algorithm.
Yeah.
I spent a whole hour looking at watches and fancy stones and agate things that would change his algorithm. It's yeah.
Mine would be back to ass and threesums in
Yeah.
Dude,
24 hours.
I got
I gotta fix my algorithm.
Yeah, I gotta get some books on there or something, or maybe some meditation sounds good.
Marcus Aurelius.
All right, I feel like I've gone on long enough.
Yeah.
Who's has everyone? Mark. All right.
Wow, Mark.
Give it up for Mark Krause.
job.
That's my weak arm.
It's my weak arm. Your right arm? You're not. You're left-handed.
I'm right-handed, but my left arm for some reason is the bigger one.
Huh.
Does that make sense to you? Watch, feel it.
Okay. Yeah. Are you flexing?
I'm not flexing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I could. Okay. Now.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Your non-coordinated hand is your
Is that
strongest.
your?
Oh, okay.
Is that your whack-off hand?
No, I think what it is that like I use
If you're
my.
a guitarist, this is also the hand that you're doing a lot of this with.
I don't know. I don't know what. No, I've thought about this. It's because like if I'm carrying groceries, I'll put I'll put like a bunch of groceries on my left hand because I'm using my right hand for fine motor skills. Yeah, to unlock the door and stuff like that. And I think I do that all the time unconsciously, and that's why my left arm is stronger. I can do single
You
arm
jack off
push-ups.
to your right though.
Yeah. That's fine motor skills. That's all right. What is this? Holy shit!
Okay, so I was the one that picked this video.
Yeah.
This is not the guy. The guy that responds to this, he sells neon signs.
Yeah.
And he has a big following because he takes videos.
Yeah.
And not just this, but he has a bunch of videos responding to the video.
Oh,
just
okay.
very quickly, just to sell his LED sign, which I think we should buy the Comedy Fitness logo for. You know.
Wow. All right. Let's see this.
All right.
Hello. Goodbye. Anyways, if you want to start a business on a budget, make sure
It's gonna keep going.
Friends, today we're talking about something super cool called pronoun.
Not interested, sir. Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
Like, I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have been.
So you're straight. Anyways, watch me put it down like this. The design is very human.
So I got served today at the pharmacy, and
Sir, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap, sir.
You're a fake ally, you're a fake liberal, you're a hypocrite, and I feel sorry for your trans friends. I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
Little one asked me, Mommy, what's a girl? Mommy, what's a boy? What makes somebody a girl? What makes somebody a boy? Baby, I'm a they, them. I have no idea.
If you have a penis, you're a boy. Anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
So I'm out having dinner with my girl.
All right. Well, that dude knows how to sell some signs. You know,
It's the best. It's some good advertising.
that's some good marketing, dude. Holy shit! Wow. Transphobic Chinese transphobic sign maker. That's who he is. Hey, you know any sign makers? Yeah, I do. But the dude's Chinese and is a little transphobic, but he can make fucking dope ass signs. So I don't know which one. Dude, we got to get a sign from this dude.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Nah, the guy's funny.
dude, yeah, that dude he figured out how to.
He knows who to pick on, though.
Yeah. Oh man, he's losing a lot of business though. There's a lot of trans people looking for signs out there, and he just shut out that whole market, man. But I think like in the bigger picture, I think he's doing it the right way. He's doing it the right way. That was funny,
he's
dude.
viral, so.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, let's do another one.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, we got all these clips, man. We got 50, 60 clips, and Chris is picking the lamest ones for all of you.
He's like, look at this inspiring sports clip.
I'm glad someone said
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? This
He's just like,
was so funny.
yeah, he's like,
that was my video.
yeah.
Maybe we have to clear the playlist.
Maybe we need like a video theme each week.
I like that.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Well, I
like
mean,
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, these are gonna be all alien videos.
How about
this
next
week?
week?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, let's pick one.
It
for
is
next
like
good,
Alien.
man.
Oh yeah, aliens
yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
do
all right.
aliens.
We'll
I
do
got a
aliens.
lot of alien videos.
Fuck yeah.
That'll be fun.
All right, let's hear this.
I'm out having dinner with my girl. And I want y'all to just notice something. There's women, all eating there. Women, all eating there. Women. And let's not forget right there too, because they're everywhere. Oh my god.
Are we gonna watch this whole thing?
I don't know normally go out. but
Yeah,
when
I don't
do,
get it
go out
either.
with my girls.
1 million
Chicks are out
views.
there by themselves. Look how many hot chicks are out to dinner by themselves.
That's what.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is
is that-
about.
because
Chicks.
y'all are annoying, bro.
Yeah. No one
All
wants
the
to-
men are.
Well, it's also there's way more super hot chicks than there are like good-looking dudes, objectively.
Yeah, no, the ratio everywhere is fantastic.
Well,
Especially here.
maybe in LA in particular, right? In places like this,
Yeah.
for sure.
But
Yeah.
there's a lot more women on the planet than
Just
there is.
overall, like, what's the percentage?
No,
Yeah.
it's 50. Isn't it 50-50 or close?
I thought it was 51.
I think it's a little more women. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
like
But
a
it's,
little bit more.
Yeah.
But I'd say there's more women who are like
Yeah.
would be even like consideredly like scientifically
Yeah.
like attractive more
You
than
mean as far as like the
Symmetry
thing
and all
and all
that?
that
Symmetry
shit.
of their face.
I don't know. I just don't understand how I can put up a well thought out comedy clip and get 500 views, and this woman could put this up and get 1 million.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? There is no justice in the world. What is this? How many?
Well, she's
Well, I'm hot too. I don't understand why.
You know what this post really shows?
Yeah.
That men rather look at a woman on their Instagram than actually go to a restaurant with
so
them.
fucking true.
Yeah.
Most guys can't talk, especially younger dudes can't talk.
That's so depressing. I
Man.
mean, I was hitting on chicks that was way
when I was
beyond
single,
my league.
I literally would count to 5 in my head, and by 5, I would just go start talking to the chick.
yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
Really?
I was that guy
never
that
did
used cheesy pickup lines, dude. Just
Oh
to,
yeah, I
like,
remember
reel
seeing
them
your.
in.
just go start
What's your bit, dude? Like that's a good bit. Like, what would they tell you? You go up to a girl in a club.
Huh?
Well, you gotta watch Chris's clip on
But
trying
that's
to pick
what
up on
you know.
girls.
I speak from truth. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
did. You know,
Yeah,
and if they give me any kind of light, like I would
Yeah.
pursue some more. You know, and
Yeah.
it was just like that cat and mouse game. You know.
I love that confidence, man. I never had it, dude. One time I was in New York. This is true. I never went up to anybody, never went up to a woman, and I was like, "This is my time." And I was at a bar in St. Mark's, yeah. And there were some cute girls sitting at a table. It was the only time I ever did it. Maybe like one of the only times. That was the first time for sure. And then I literally, I was just like, can I sit here?
Humana.
They were sitting there drinking. I just walked over and was like, can I sit here? That's all I said.
Oh no!
That's all I said. That was the actual line. That was
You
my
know
line.
what's funny? You know what's funny? Women are intimidating, and I think most men kind of go through that where they're intimidated by women.
Yeah.
And it's not till you get married to a woman you realize like what was the big fucking deal?
Yeah.
You know,
it's also as you get older, like you kind of
As you
don't
get
give a
older,
shit.
yeah.
But at that time, I don't remember if like I sat down or not. I think I said, "Oh no, never mind," or whatever it was. But it, obviously,
tail
didn't
in
do
between your legs.
Oh yeah, totally, dude.
Yeah.
Totally.
Girls also mature before us, so they're like at first they're like taller than us. and
Yeah,
shit,
it's all
so
that
that's
too.
also weird.
But
And
I
good
don't know.
luck being a guy with no sense of humor either.
Yeah.
You
Well,
are
you
dead.
have money. Money supersedes everything.
Well, yeah. If
But
you
you know
have a good
what?
sense of humor and money.
Yeah.
But like I did
And a
it
hammer.
once. Yeah, the money changes
Oh my
everything.
god, dude.
Good looking dudes though, man. Good looking dudes don't have to do a goddamn
Yeah,
thing.
usually
yeah,
they
they do.
Yeah.
They do. Good looking dudes have to do the fucking shit too.
Look,
You have to go there, you have to
Luigi
say
killed
hi.
a guy, right?
The blow might be a little softer.
Yeah.
You know what good looking guys figured out that short?
Why are you looking at Look, I'm going to speak from me to you.
Hey, dude, he
All right?
emphasized that
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
That's
Look, I'm gonna
short. He looked at you too.
Yeah, from me to
Bro,
you.
this is what good looking guys figured out.
Yeah, yeah.
Power is in the numbers, baby.
Yeah.
See, like you
That's right.
you were afraid to go to one table.
Yeah.
Good looking guys are like, I'm going to all these fucking tables. One of these tables is going to be the right table.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the difference.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I always
it.
looked at it as
They
a
just
numbers
have the
game.
confidence to go to all the fucking tables.
Yeah.
That's like
I
a guy
always-
who's a shooter
yeah.
in the NBA, a 3-point shooter.
Yeah.
There was one
He'll
time
miss
at
some
a
shots, but he's
Yep.
gonna hit some
You
threes.
miss
one time at a club,
100%
I
of the
got
shots you
rejected
don't
like
take. All right.
over
Yeah.
20 times.
And you kept going in the same
I kept
club.
going, Papa's,
Not
and
discouraged?
eventually,
Yeah.
this was Papa's and Beer in Mexico. Eventually,
Yeah.
I got one
Yeah.
and sealed the deal in the back.
Eventually, I got.
Yeah.
Eventually, I got one.
I mean, at a certain point, you're that guy that everyone's watching. Look, he's gonna go to the next table.
Yeah, no, for
Like, I
real.
hear that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
shit.
and,
Hey, but
I
hey.
was a goofy guy.
Yeah.
I didn't really care. Like,
No, that- you
I never
need-
got my feelings hurt.
You need to have a little bit of that, but that makes sense. Like for people who would like do stand up, that they were used to that kind of rejection. They weren't phased by it.
100%.
There's something to that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
That's-
Well,
that's
tell us, Dot. Like, what's it like in the
butch world?
In that world, yeah.
I mean, I was trying to think. I feel like I've always dating. I feel like dating with women is easier because they're quicker to go. I know, like on dating apps, women will like talk to dudes and then they won't meet up with them. But like women aren't really scared other women are going to kill them.
That's a big
Show
difference.
up, you know, and it's like
yeah, that's
you know,
significant.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, that part.
so I feel like it's not as hard. Plus, like, you could just like for a woman to just be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, you could do that, and it could just be totally normal. You're like, "All right, well, have a good day," or you know, if she goes, "Hey, what's up?" then you can be like. Oh, and then you do the gay handshake, and then you figure out.
What's
if
the
you're
gay
both in
handshake?
that. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I
It's
thought
very-
we all like really believed it. We all believed it.
You say a
Yeah.
thing where you
Yeah.
kind of recognize whether they're gay or not, or if they're
Okay, you can
know.
feel it out pretty quick. But here's my
Yeah.
question: like, can you tell the difference between a girl hitting on you and a girl just like being friendly, a lesbian?
I think in that sense,
Yeah.
you know, personalities are just personalities. Like
Yeah.
I have in my past, like when I was younger, I feel like I would never think anyone was flirting with me, and people were like, "Did you notice that? Like that person was," and I was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
What? Yeah. So I feel like people would tell me that people were flirting with me all the time, and I never like registered it.
Yeah.
But I also, I don't know. I think
So
it was
you're
like,
just as
easy
clueless as everybody else. That's what it,
Yeah.
I thought they had a
Yeah.
better like grasp of that. Okay, last question.
I'm definitely
Ask
not
the lesbian.
clueless
That's what
about
this is turning into. All right. Can two lesbians ever really just be friends?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
definitely.
Do you think that's like more common, like compared to men, right?
Whereas like how like
men and women.
men and women like
Yeah.
there's always like because men are
Yeah.
friends with women because there's a chance they could have sex.
A lot of the time, yeah, for
Whereas
sure.
like women, no. Yeah, but like also women they're not solely driven by sex. So
Yeah.
it's not like, you know, there has to be.
What?
Low testosterone.
Yeah.
Connection.
It's science.
I got it. Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. So
Yeah.
you don't
Let's
think
hear it.
men and women can be friends?
No, for sure they can.
And
you know?
does your wife let you have female
Yeah,
friends?
and exactly. Does your wife, right?
works
Same
at a
thing.
theater,
I'd like
so-
no, like it's a problem because my wife is Latina, so the answer is no. I
Yeah,
cannot
yeah.
unless they're freakishly ugly or overweight.
Why
you know?
even entertain that?
gay.
Could you,
Yeah, or gay, yeah.
could you be
I have
friends?
female friends. I'm a fucking yoga instructor.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. Those are
most of my-
clients, though.
No, I have
Those are work.
female
but
relationships.
you-
I have other
Like
female
I
relationships.
cannot
shows
go and hang out really comfortably with somebody, a friend who's a girl, you know,
Exactly.
and like,
Neither
and,
can I.
and it, where it's just like, oh, we're
I
just gonna
can.
hang out. Yeah,
Neither
yeah.
can I.
Right.
I don't even want to entertain it.
Yeah, it's not
because
even
I
worth
know
it.
the way my wife is going to feel about
I mean,
that.
I work with all women
Yeah.
on the dance tour pretty
But
much.
that's different. You guys are
And
working.
we're-
yeah.
we
You guys
get
are
along great.
clients.
Yeah, you can get along with a coworker, but you're not hanging out with that coworker.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
You guys- you
It's
gotta
not
hang out with
because
that
it's just gonna be like,
coworker.
look, you're gonna hang out. Why don't you hang out with me? Right? That's
Exactly,
basically that.
exactly.
And it's like you have no answer. Like
Sounds
we don't
like I
even
just
hang out.
got a better wife.
Yeah, no, man. How about you, Dot?
She's a nurse.
Yeah.
She's a nurse. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean,
Is there the jealousy
Damn,
and all
my
that?
wife is dope.
I feel like there's
There
always
is.
like jealousy, but like
Yeah.
I mean, all my training partners are gay, but they all have like wives or
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
you know, but it's also like the way I've never done anything to like misplaced trust, so there's not
Yeah.
like a worry about
That's
that
it.
kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
like,
neither have
I'll
we.
fuck
That's
around.
why it's
But
annoying.
that's the thing. That's
Yeah.
why I don't want to put that seed
It's not even worth it.
there.
It's not even worth it.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's like no, babe. I don't
For me,
want
it's
you
worth it.
ever to worry about me
It's been-
cheating
it's wor-
because I'm
yeah.
not going to plant that seed.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want you
For
to.
me,
What are you
think
getting
about
out of
it.
hanging out with these attractive women at your yoga
What do you
studio?
mean?
Are
What
they
do you
that
mean,
interesting?
what do I get
Are
out of
they
it?
that
What if he
interesting?
has a bringer show? He needs.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay, all right. I
Again,
get it.
everything's business.
What do
That's
you
different.
mean? What do
Yeah,
I
it is a
get
little
out of
different.
it?
It's a little different.
Okay, all
with
right. I get what you're getting out of it.
Attractive people?
Yeah. But it's like,
Lots of opportunity.
You notice
Yeah.
I'm not saying much.
yeah, you're staying pretty quiet. You're staying pretty. You're
I
doing
have a
the
Jamaican wife who will.
Right
she'll
move.
kill
Stab
me.
him. She'll stab him.
yeah,
Oh.
right
She'll
move.
actually kill
It's interesting. When you're in a
Comedian Brett
relationship.
Davenport got
Yeah.
stabbed last night.
I met my wife at a bartending event where she was just. I mean, she was really just the last
Yeah.
woman that I did that with. You know. She,
Oh, so you hit on her. You were doing it. You were spitting
I was
game.
smooth.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I bartended in New York for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
What was the line? What was the line, Brett?
I just lower the voice a couple octaves. And
You go lower than that?
Do it.
Let's hear it.
Do it.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, baby.
Hello there. How we doing today?
Hey, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
It didn't. I'm not like.
Yeah.
My voice is responsible for all my success in life.
Yeah,
really.
no.
It's all I've got going.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the only thing anybody
That's
compliments me on. No, that's
Hey, bro, you're the white Morgan Freeman, bro. That's
Yeah,
all I
dude.
gotta say.
it's kind of an advantage. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I want to fake that voice. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? No, not even close.
Never again.
That is-
I'll be honest, when I hear my
that
voice
again.
in a recording and something, it sounds like getting hit in the head with a hammer to me.
Really?
It does
You
not
don't like
sound
it?
like a really pleasant.
That's everybody kind of feels that way about their own voice.
Yeah,
Do you guys have
gotta
that hang
kinda
up?
just like work that out.
Yeah.
I mean, I've accepted that's what I hear myself all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very high pitched.
Yeah, we all gotta. It's unusual when like
I
everyone can
understand.
agree on not liking somebody's voice, but Chris has found a way to do it. Nah, if you put your two voices together, you would just get an average voice. That's how I feel like.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They would cancel.
Hey, you guys should all watch Chris's old stand-up that he posted.
The clips you've been posting are so
Bro.
good.
Yeah.
Ponytail, wow.
Watch Chris when he was
You
a
just
little
used to
guy.
take
I
a
was
No,
like,
no,
look at
yeah.
Chris as a little
Mixer everywhere you
guy.
went.
Yeah, he had such like a sweet
Yeah.
vibe. You know what I mean? You're just like you're
I
out
still
there.
have a sweet vibe.
You do.
But you want people to die.
Yeah,
There was
exactly.
none of that back in those days.
Oh no, there was plenty of it back in those days.
We got off topic. All right, like who's up? I think it's Chris, right?
Oh,
You want
is
to
it
do one
me?
more, Chris?
I'll do it.
What do you think, Leon? What do you have it? All right, get up here, Chris.
I've done two.
Have you done too?
Yeah, he did too. He started it, and then it was me.
Pick any clip.
Well, there's no way he's gonna know how to do this.
I know.
I like your drawings.
Oh, thanks, my doodles.
I learned that racism is passed down generationally, so it's internalized, which makes sense. I was walking home, it was late at night, and this black guy walks towards me. And instinctively, I grab my purse, even though logically, I know he's not for sale.
Oh wow.
God.
Well, you can pause
He said
that.
some other funny shit too about like Neil deGrasse
You can pause
Tyson.
that.
Wow.
Put it to the cam with everybody. Is the cam with everybody? So out of 1 to 10, the craftiness of that joke, 10 being a good crafty joke. What do you guys think? All of you comics, starting from Leon, what do you think?
Crafty?
Crafty.
The cleverness of
Oh,
her
yeah,
wordplay.
it was crafty.
It was well crafted.
Yeah.
Well crafted.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Her other one, she had another joke that she told that was
Yeah.
I thought was funnier and a little.
She has
classier.
another punchline as well.
I mean, that's pretty much the classic formula of a joke.
Let me-
Misdirection.
Let's hear the rest of it.
He did steal my wallet, though.
So I thought that was the funniest part.
Yeah, that was
The wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good tag.
Yeah.
That was a great tag.
I think out of all of us, if a person was gonna try to even attempt that joke, it would be Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you are good at like classic.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I'm a big
yeah.
fan of Mark at the fourth wall, the edge lord they call him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
guys. I'm trying to take it down.
So I talked about this joke, I think last week, because this is the joke I said it was a good joke. I still didn't like it. And I think I didn't like it the way she, like, just her laughing through it.
Yeah. It could have been better delivered for sure.
That's what I didn't like about it. I didn't like her just like, I don't know.
She does a bit about Neil deGrasse Tyson. She says he probably has a sign in his yard. She was talking about Black Lives Matter, and she goes, Neil deGrasse Tyson probably has a sign that says Black Lives Are Matter. And that was hilarious. She deadpan.
That's
really
actually
good.
pretty
And
fucking funny.
She delivered that joke. way
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
Whatever that was.
You know,
Okay, so she got a whole list of black jokes.
Yeah. And here I'm for it.
But that's like Kill Tony right there. That was a good joke for Kill Tony.
Yeah.
They ate it up. They loved it.
Isn't it so interesting?
Oh, they
Like
loved
how
it.
many of you find comedians have performed outside of LA?
What's that?
I know a bunch, but
Outside
I've not,
have you performed outside of LA? Right? It's so easy to make people laugh outside of. We live in this bubble where, yeah, sure, we do the fourth wall and stuff like that, and it's like it's a rough go sometimes, you know. But when you go outside of like even to Delano or Bakersfield, it's so easy to make people laugh, and they like a lot of dick jokes, racism jokes. They eat it up, you know. Yeah. Like I know Brett did the Elks Lodge, and I know you got like a little thing, no politics, no race jokes, right?
Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah, which was the opposite of me, because every time I do an Elks Lodge or a VFW or any one of these like Moose's Lodge, I default to race jokes. You know, I default to race and dick jokes because that's what they love. It's like a whole bunch of old white men that's just trying to.
Yeah, I did stuff about my wife and my family, and that was pretty much.
Yeah.
That was mine.
Yeah.
Your wife's stuff is.
Yeah,
really
man.
good,
Going out of doing comedy out of LA is what we should all. Strive
and
to
it's
do.
so easy. You know.
Yeah. This place does make you strong,
and it does.
This place definitely makes you strong. When
your audience isn't people competing with you. Whether you are competing with them in other people's minds, you can tell at a mic sometimes. Where it's like some people aren't giving up a laugh for anything.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like it annoys me.
And it does show because you know we do get put through the rut, and you know I remember. Do you guys know Ty Rivera? Ty Rivera, he's this gay comic. He basically put me under his wing. I featured for him for a couple years. He did a gay comic, flamboyantly gay.
Oh yeah. He's
did a whole bunch. He does a whole bunch of redneck rooms, and you would think that the rednecks would not be on this guy's side, but he pulls them, kills them every fucking time.
He's really good.
He is a beast on stage, you know, and
he knows exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. And so like touring with him has made me realize like, you know, sometimes like we need to do the work over here, because when you go to other cities and do stand up, even when they hire their local talent is so not even close to anybody from LA, New York, San Francisco, not even anywhere close. So yeah, you know, we're going through the rut of it, but just know the moment you get booked up outside of LA, it's easy peasy, you know.
So nobody, who else? Nobody, you guys haven't performed outside.
I haven't gone outside LA.
Yeah, the Elks Lodge I did was in Escondido, and I've performed in New York and Houston and Jacksonville, and
I want to get out of LA so bad.
You guys should,
Mark, you will fucking kill
man,
anybody outside of LA.
Oh,
you gotta get out.
Like,
you gotta.
I want to go to like Bakersfield. I want to go to Bakersfield.
Honestly,
you know?
you'll leave and you'll do shows out of here, out of town, and it'll be hard to do shows here.
Well, you've done like Austin and stuff.
I've done Austin, Arizona, Pittsburgh.
I drove 38 hours with Ty to do Dayton, Ohio.
Damn.
From here,
and it was worth it, I bet.
Huh?
It was good. It was,
wow. I mean, the drive was fucking wild.
And you get paid for those shows.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like
stand up outside of Los Angeles is a lot better.
Yeah,
as far as performing.
Well, I mean, we're here in the training ground.
Do you think it's because like we understand the business better, so we're just we get right?
We get
like,
more.
What do you mean by the business?
Well, I don't know, like, cause if I was me, but I was in I don't know fucking Colorado or something.
Yeah.
Would it just be that because I'm not exposed to as much stand up or something that I wouldn't have, or is it because there's not as much open mic opportunity there?
There's a lot of places where like you said earlier, like there's only one way to get good at this.
Do it,
and most places they don't have a scene like we have.
Right. Okay.
You know, even before
there's no place on earth,
but there's no other place with a slotted scene like what we have, where you could do mics at fucking
at will.
11 a.m.
I mean, even like Phoenix. My dad lives in Phoenix, so I've been there a couple times checking out mics and stuff like that. And it's like there's a few places, but it's like they have open mic night once or twice a week.
Yeah, and it's usually a variety, like music and
well, no, I mean,
all that stuff, which is the best open mics.
Yeah, but
you know,
not a lot of open mics.
Yeah,
not every hour of the day from fucking noon.
And
you guys should feel blessed because I come.
Oh, okay.
I come from an era where I had to go to the open mic 2 hours before it started, just to get a good just to be in the first 5. You know, like I had to go there, and with the slot system, pretty much spoiled everybody.
Sure.
You know, so.
And now after the slotted thing, it's tough to go to a place that doesn't do it.
doesn't
Exactly. I'm not doing the
a
lottery anymore.
Yeah.
Leon, you doing the lottery?
As far as what?
Like a lottery open mic? You could be there for 3 hours.
Do
you go to any?
Just any.
I haven't gone to any in a long time. But I'm not against going to the Improv.
Yes.
I mean, that's different. That's, you know.
Yeah, why would I do
How does
a
that
lot?
one
Why
work?
would I ever do another fucking lottery just cause? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Improv is a nice environment. It's fun. The energy's good.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
the Laugh Factory makes you stand outside.
Yep.
I'm not doing that.
With the crazies?
The last time I did the open mic at the Laugh Factory and I had to stand outside for fucking 3 fucking hours around the fucking block with the crackheads.
Yep.
The booker came outside and said, "Sorry guys, we're gonna cancel the mic." After 3 hours. And then,
wow.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
And then he was like, "But if you guys want to come to a show, we'll give you free tickets."
You had a 2-item minimum. Buy 2 drinks.
Not saying capitalism.
Bro, does this guy want to fight me or what? Like, it was crazy, bro.
That's
I was
so
like, yeah, this is the
crazy.
last time I'm ever doing this. Dude,
that's wild, bro.
We are disrespected out here. So I'm too old to be disrespected like that anymore. I can't do it. I can't fucking take it on the chin anymore like that. Like, like there are people in this town that treat us very poorly. I just can't take it on the chin like that
To
anymore.
your point and about your question, I mean, we're in fucking Hollywood. I mean, it's not what it used to be, but we're still in entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah.
And if you're not here or in New York, it's a similar thing. It's like you're gonna fucking. You can't. I mean, I was gonna say you can't suck and stay in the game, but we all know that's not true. Well, you know what I mean? It's hard to stay in the game if you're just like. Whereas if you're an open micer in Phoenix or Denver, I mean, you can go to that open mic for 40 years and do good enough, and it's once a week, and like you're not really grinding. But
Well,
like,
I know
it's
some
hard to
people that's
fucking
been
grind.
doing open mics for years. Richie the C. Been doing open mics for years.
I mean, I don't know. Like, what? I don't think it's a bad thing to keep doing open mics.
No, that's the way I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I mean,
I think you've got to have that kind of
We're all
mindset, though.
doing open mics to
Get
tour
better.
and get on.
Yeah, exactly.
Places like that.
Yeah.
After a while, I guess you would stop doing it.
Maybe not. I mean, Joey Diaz went and did open. I could see myself if I had like a show at the fucking comedy store at 8 o'clock. I would definitely go to the fucking.
I saw Louis C.K. doing an open mic at the Unurban years ago.
Yeah, I'm not popping.
I'm like,
into an
fucking
open
Louis
mic and doing
C.K.
anything.
Also, you know, there's not a lot of like development opportunities in LA anymore.
Yeah.
So there aren't. It's really hard to get that stage time that you need to stay sharp as a comic unless you're doing open mics.
Yeah.
So the game has kind of changed, but maybe it's some people it's different for them. You know, I felt that more in Austin. I felt like there was more of a development space in Austin where people were sharing stages and getting better without the open mics.
I only went to Austin once, but the cool thing I noticed about Austin is like there's no sports team, right? No major sports team. It's a big enough city. It's like a couple million people are close. And comedy and live music take the void of like, you know, it's a big city, but they don't have all, like that's mainly what they got there. So it's very centric towards it. That fucking 6th Street is amazing.
Yeah.
Have you ever been on 6th Street?
I was
And
gonna
would
move
love
there with the
idea
wife.
of like spending some time there and just fucking going up and down that street doing
Me and my wife, we went there for a week.
I really like, bro. Like I'd be in Austin right now. I would have moved there if my family wasn't here, and my son wasn't doing so well in school and stuff like that. But what they got in Austin is dope.
Yeah,
it's dope. It really is.
Yeah.
It's different here. It's just different here.
Yeah, they don't have movies,
It's
TV
also
there.
expensive
Yeah,
here.
They don't have
there's
Just
no,
live.
there's.
It is
you know,
comedy.
There's no industry. There's no industry that you're competing with. Like, you know, like here it's like everybody knows what something should look like.
Yeah.
Like that's who you're telling jokes to.
Right. Yeah.
You know, everybody knows a comedian or an actor or a producer or a writer. You know, so Austin, they're just an audience. They're just a working class audience. So yeah, it feels like what LA was when I started.
Oh, and there's people who are just a fan of like live art performances. You know, that are just going to that like a football fan would a football game. You know.
When I started comedy, LA comedy was cool. It was really cool.
Which was what, 1990? 1987. When did you start?
Fucking down with the liner.
He auditioned for A Living Color.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy, dog.
1990.
1990 is wild, dog, but that's fine.
But yeah, I mean,
but yeah, bro.
I mean, it's still.
It's funny that like I was talking to you about the Comedy Store and your perspective of the Comedy Store because you started 2 years ago. The Comedy Store has changed so much.
Mm-hmm.
The Comedy Store used to be a rock star place. Like
Sounded like it.
It like watch the documentary of the Comedy Store. Like it used to be like that. Yeah, it sucks now. It sucks that it sucks. It sucks that it sucks. It sucks that
you think the pandemic kind of killed it?
The pandemic fucked up a lot of things.
The improv is still good.
But I think it's like serendipitous how the woke culture and the pandemic, it all happened at the same time. Yeah. So I can't even blame it on the pandemic.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, you say
Rogan bounced.
Yeah.
You know, Rogan took all the cool kids, like, you know, like all the cool kids are over there. I mean, you know,
I don't even know how to digest that statement because yes, I do agree, but then you know, last few times I was at the Comedy Store, if you take a look at that lineup, it's fucking killer after killer after killer. You know, and it's packed. It's just
I'm talking about the energy of the place, the magic of the place.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
are comics hanging out there like they used to?
They do, yeah,
but not like it used to be. Though.
Yeah,
not like it used to be.
Well, we talk about the golden era of comedy, right?
Yeah,
I want to talk about the golden era of piracy.
But also everything has changed. How we celebrity has changed.
Yeah,
who's popular has changed.
We're our own celebrity now. We're gonna make all of us celebrities, guys.
The genre that we you know people watch the most has changed. Like everything.
The merger of podcasting and comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark hates every second of this.
Yeah.
He yawned like.
Who's next, by the way?
That's it. Or that's
everybody.
2 rounds.
That's it.
All right.
Way to keep it tight.
We kept it tight on the second round, you guys.
Did we have a timer going at all?
No, I don't think we did.
We used to have it visible, and now that it's not visible, I don't even.
Oh, there it is. It's on 0.
Yeah. We stopped keeping it tight at the beginning. After I made that speech about keeping it tight,
we went full loose butthole.
Yeah. We were like, nah, we don't
Not
like
today.
that one bit.
Yeah. It wasn't the day.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. We had a good time. Mark didn't, but I feel like I feel like everybody else had pretty good.
How does he know what I'm thinking all the time? This shit is weird.
He's just really tired.
No, Mark hated every minute of this. It's fine, you know. You can't win them all, dude.
Man, I'm trying to like plaster on a smile and all this shit. It does nothing. He sees right through it.
I'm a yoga instructor, man. I pick up all that energy, baby.
Yeah.
All right, man. What we got coming up? What we got? Anybody got shows?
I got a show on the 14th, or this next. Not what's today, or this Friday. Not next.
Today's the
Friday.
3rd. Yeah.
So not this week on Friday. Next Friday. I got a 20-minute set at the 4th floor.
Oh, nice.
Cafe.
Oh, good shit. But you guys,
just do that dance show. I'm gonna be in Savannah, Georgia, hosting a dance show.
Hey.
I got a show tonight at a bar in WeHo.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I don't even know.
WeHo.
The OG bar.
Oh, the OG bar.
Is that a real bar? Did I say it right?
It's not called. It's called OG something.
Yeah, OGB or something like that.
Yeah.
Is it cool? It looks nice. Like I saw pictures.
Who books that?
Like, you know, I don't want to be all like putting all that out. Like, I'll tell you privately or whatever. Yeah. But anyway, whatever. I think it's like a birthday event. So
cool.
It's somebody's birthday, and I guess
Who's on the lineup?
It's all people we know. I'll tell you. Yeah, I'll tell you.
Not for the viewer, just for
This for you guys. Anyway, yeah.
all right, yeah, man. I ain't got shit coming up. What about you, Rubio?
I'll be at the San Luis Comedy Festival.
Hey, yeah, good shit.
Comedy
Congrats on
Fest.
that.
Yeah.
Omni Festival. Yeah.
That looks nice, dude. The San Luis
That
Obispo,
does look-
right?
that looks like a lot of fun.
I
Yeah.
hope all you guys will do it. It's a comedians retreat because they book 40 comics and you know about half of them, and it's just 4 days worth of partying and drinking and doing sold out shows.
Yeah, yeah. No,
That
sounds
sounds fun.
awesome,
Are you
man.
taking the wife?
No.
Yeah. Why
That's
would
why
he?
it's a retreat.
Why would he do that?
Oh man. No, that sounds like a
Our
lot of fun,
wives
though.
don't want to come see us tell jokes. Does your wife?
She did. She stopped that.
Yeah,
the
same.
I know your wife does.
Well, yeah, I told you. Like, I took her to Bringer show, and that was
Well,
it.
yeah, you gotta pick the right shows. That's number one. You gotta pick the
My wife
right
has
shows.
been to the Fourth Wall, and she used to want to come to the open mics. Now she'll only go to shows, and then sometimes she's
give it
still
time,
good
Doc.
coming to shows. But
Just give it time, Doc.
Yeah, no, I was on a show that was like a bald guy who drives a motorcycle, and he's from Orange County. He was on a show that I was on. I didn't know we were going to be on the same show, and she's like, "Don't fucking. You need to look. You need to look before you just say yes to any show." It was like I was like, "You're right. I should."
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and it was that was yeah. Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some of these shows are a mess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I started producing my own show.
I don't know.
Well, we got to invite all our significant others to our first show.
to this.
Hell yeah. When we get it.
I have something to ask you guys about that after this. We need to get off this live because I got a weird mess. I got a cool message in the middle of this.
Right.
So, anyways, we love you.
Okay.
Viewers out
You
there.
guys want to get off the live?
Yeah, we're gonna come back tight next week.
All right. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Coming Fitness Live, baby. This was episode 4. We'll see you next time every
5.
Monday at 2.
Yeah.